Hey, we're saying it again. We are back into the fray. Just lost that mission. I was at 1,500 kills, and I think we were about probably maybe 10 minutes in. It was going pretty good. We're trying Thunderstrike, Rain, Surcharge. You can combine Surcharge... Well, actually, you can combine Rain with Surcharge and Thunderstrikes, and it causes explosions if enemies are affected by a different element while Rain is just bearing down with acid. That's pretty cool. I forgot about that in my tier list. That's my bad. I don't know all the combinations. I'm only human. I didn't want to look at what other people already made because I feel like that's a little disingenuous. I want to try and discover them on my own. In hindsight, it was a mistake. We're going to be triggering some storms within reason. I will try not to go too crazy. I'll try and keep in mind what my teams have going down. And that guy's not a fan. That guy's not a fan. That guy's not a fan of these shenanigans. Trying to avoid my teammates with my Thunderstrike. We're going to trigger that and get some damage going. That too as well. Where is... Oh, it's on you. It's on me. Who's he on? Me. Where's the horsey? I can't see the dome skis. I can't tell what I'm shooting at, but I'm shooting something. Oh. We also got elemental spin on the minigun. We need bullets! We died last time of this! That very thing of just not having ammunition was a problem. And it's crazy that I died earlier and I had the ability to drop ammo. See, it all worked out. No one even died, I don't think. Nice. Looking for a cow, but I'm also gonna break this thingy. Wait. How am I dying after the storm ended? What? These guys are nuts. I am looking for West Wizard. I'm gonna go ahead and tell my teammates, like, hey, if you guys see West Wizard and you don't want it, hook your boy up. Not the rattle cattle. Not the rattle cattle, brother. Green. I've been getting all kinds of... I should drop this for a teammate because I don't reload. I don't reload anything, actually. Move while shooting, I think that's good here because once you get 2 running guns and you have all the base movement speed, you're set. Rounding up other horse in 1 sec. I feel like we're missing... Oh, our objectives are in Narnia. Our objectives are actually across the map. The range on that was luck. Way to cast rain until I see one, until I at least see 1 horseman. I'm not trying to get 2 here before I croak over and die. I have no utilities, actually. I just realized that. This could be problematic. This could be mildly problematic. The lack of bullets. That guy doesn't die? The hit rate on that is not great. Like, I hit that guy directly, he just doesn't die, unfortunately. Oh, not the horse blocked my shot. Rolled. I ping these so my teams can know what they are for them. They can judge if it's worth coming over here or not. Perfect. Big fan. Big fan. West Wizard. Dang. Alright, I should have made sure I grabbed extra ammo utility. I didn't do that. That's my bad. I'm sending this. Worked out. The reason I don't love surcharge personally is just because it's a pretty small radius, all things considered, and a decently long cooldown. And we don't really have spells that can apply fire to a bunch of enemies to get the benefit of surcharge detonating fire on them. Like, your main thing to do that with is going to be your secondary. Who's not resing Mr. or Mrs. Licious? What are we doing over here? Ooh. I need to start key posing in the air when I do that. In fact, I'm not as sacrilegious. Oh, there's rain, guys. There's rain. Haha, hee hee. It's just so much value for pressing a button. I wouldn't be surprised if something... Delicious, can you let me res you? Alright. You are the worst person to revive in this game. That guy about blew my back out with the shotgun. I'm trying to revive you, but it's so difficult to revive people. They're jumping around like absolute dance. You know what I mean? Oh. Get some heals. Kill some kills. I'll take this. I'll take elemental stuff all day. I like that. Big fan. Okay, so down there was, and it was a soul thing, but I got my jokers marked for my teammates. They should probably be able to get those because the mark lasts for a decent bit. You can also remove it if you want to, if you're interested. If I didn't say it earlier, the build will be at the end of the video, just so we're all aware. I talk about it during the gameplay out the gate. I feel like it's just too sporadic. It's way easier to show what I'm using as I talk about it. Just makes things far more simplistic. It's been too long with that little thingy going on. Have we already done what's up here, or nah? Oh, we did. I traveled down bottom of the map. Where was the sinkhole at so I could traverse faster? There it is. These are like little teleportation things. Perfect. I'm not sure which one goes where. That just happened to work out really good. I went from like right around here to right there. Ish. No, we got robbed. Dude. Oh no. I mean, we are an elemental powerhouse right now. Our weapon, our spells, the whole shebang, brother. I saw like I shouldn't have me, but I just didn't think about it. Okay, I used that for no reason at the end there. Oh, no 300. Potential 300. Just keep chanting it. Snakes could roll me though. Oh, 300. Too easy. Alright, sick. Desert map, I'm pretty sure is what we're on, and you just get the most kills. And all I'm looking for are kills. It's just fun to see the numbers for kill streaks going crazy. It's fun to hear the sound effects when all of your spells are hitting stuff or your bullets are hitting stuff. Like, that is such a big factor for me in horde shooters. You can just stand here. Doesn't matter. Gonna hit that. Go in the slowest speed imaginable. Okay, we did all the things. I didn't mark that last ghost guy. I think this is him. I don't know. I said it before, I'll say it again. I really hope they can make it to where it's more interesting to do certain things. To do objectives, rather, and get jokers. I'm getting West Wizard. Communication, fellers. It is a big deal. Are they dead because of West Wizard? Wait a minute. They died because they were carrying. Oh, I almost died. Wait. I'm dying. You could have healed me over here, broski. Wait a second. Part-time medics. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. They chauffeured that. They the Joker eats it to my doorstep. I'm low HP though, which is kind of unfortunate. I think I have Joker Dealer, so I should be getting HP for more Jokers I pick up. It's just not offsetting because I'm not getting enough Jokers. That part's a little unfortunate. Alright, team, we should take this little geyser that I can't locate. Yup, I wasn't lying. That teleports us close to the objective. I'm still gonna die, dude. 60 HP is not great, just because certain things can spawn directly on top of you and they deal so much damage on Nightmare. Like a cow hits you for around 30, 20 HP. I should definitely drop a certain thing I have. I'm gonna wait to crank this pipe, pause, just so my teammates are near. They can watch, pause. I'm gonna need Mizwarlicious to live. They are the carry. When all goes downhill, they'll be here. Dang, I was debating on taking the one thingy, Joker Hoarder. That gives you the chance to spawn more Jokers. But when it doesn't proc, it feels bad. I'm not a gambling man like that. Oh, that's it. Interesting. Interesting. Vinyl? That is quite unfortunate. Avoid teammates with that. Get that. Go up here. You better connect the dots and the shots. That's one thing about Boomerang that makes me not want to take it, is just the lack of hit reg. Because if it lands every shot as it's supposed to, it's a lot of damage. Especially if you have all the elemental procs and whatnot. But it has the issue where it's not doing that consistently. And it's very noticeable on those flying guys, as I see all the time. Okay, last mission had way more dudes. I think it was just my teammates weren't killing stuff. Dang it. I shouldn't have lost last mission. It was going so good too. Alright, we're chilling. I had 1,500 kills. I'm not sure what time frame was though. I assume 10 minutes. If it was like 15, not as impressive, but 1,500 kills in 10 minutes would be crazy. I'm not trying to kill my teammates. It just looks like it. Judge, I know I can't really refute the evidence. I'm a good person. I try to be. I have to avoid my guys. I haven't done a single T-pose in the air with Thunderstrike yet. Ow. Ooh, a wall enthusiast in the wilds. If your rocket's going off, you gotta move, bro. The not the ragdoll, I guess just the bounce from them. Scary stuff. That's big damn to teammate. That's big damn to teammate. Sorry, brother. Wallow him, wallow him, wallow him. I think that we're pumping, folks, with elemental infusions. All right, you guys do that. I'm going to go ahead and dent out, prepare for a storm surge as I travel to the anvil. First, I shall acquire more ammunition. Press correct buttons. As soon as it's done, I'm triggering a storm. You can just hold the interact button and move your mouse left and right, by the way. For the most part. Or it can be Timothy. That works too. I'm gonna go trigger the anvil now, I think. If I can, actually. Okay. Yep. There's no rocket launcher, and we're chilling. West Wizard is putting in that work with the cooldown. That's why I wanted it. Because that's what it does. But still. Team! I can't stop this until you're here. Ooh, I've actually killed a homie in here. It's gonna be a really small space. Thunderstrike is already... I've already almost killed a teammate, or probably killed a teammate in the big spaces, and the whole map is our playground. Where's the ammo at? I see it. So in truthfulness, I'm not getting too much value from Boomerang. I think I'll do a better showcase of that, potentially, if I'm going full damage. Because like I said, the hit reg on that can be kind of weird. But when the damage is high, it's just really cool to look at. How are you supposed to get purple there? Like, sometimes we do, but I feel like that's just robbery. Dude, I love that you can trigger storms from Narnia. I'm a big fan. I think that people might get tired of it pretty soon. But for now... Now I love it. Right now I love it. Okay, we have folks to rescue, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the person that's rescued died. Okay. Almost died going for the res. I'm a homie though. Can't say I'm not. Where do we go now? I'm curious if they ever added any more jokers that are spell oriented. Like ones to weapons, so you can do things such as the mine shot for sniper, where it gives you reduced cooldown. Which is, it's not bad by the way, but I don't think it's as crazy as folks make it out to be. I think you're almost better off doing a minigun build that has decent damage to get kills. That way you can trigger Battlemage more often. As opposed to mine shot, potentially netting you more kills. That'd probably be better if it gave you more chances to proc Ricochet. Like if Ricochet wasn't just based on 30% no matter the weapon, and it was based on if the weapon's slow firing, you get more chance to proc in a single shot rather. So instead of 30%, it'd be like 50% maybe. Because Minigun will have more ways to trigger Ricochet than a sniper will. Just by nature of how many bullets you fire. You lucky rat. 3 gold. Ooh, we have Orwellian players. Be careful of that. The well is not the play, man. Because you can trigger modifiers like the pitch black thing, which maybe I'm just biased. I'm a content creator, And I don't love the idea of my whole screen being blacked out. Especially if I don't choose to. But I don't love those necessarily. Like, I think it's a better spot to have them in, to have modifiers there. But I think modifiers in games, dude, they're so difficult to get right. Especially if there's not much interaction with them. You don't need to do a storm and then boss, by the way. I just like to. If you throw the boomerang correctly, you can headshot the actual train. Alright, peep the damn of me. Peep mine damage, dame. He wasn't even in Thunderstrike, it's the crazy part. Ooh, where's my... Require bullets post haste? Well. Toss that, then heal, then pick up ammo. Cancel that with the F. We have gamers that know? You shoot the train carts so they're all low HP, and then you start breaking them. And that way, you don't have to deal with too many lasers. And once the boss dies, you res instantly. Then you go for the fragment. Textbook gamers. I got some knowers in here. Randy's, by the way, they're Randy's. If a streamer or content creator plays with anyone and does well, it's like, well, yeah, it's easy when you're playing with your friends. I don't know these people at all. Okay. I think that the enemy spawns on extraction don't tend to be that wild unless your teammates aren't killing things. But like a regular storm, you get way more dudes. From what I can tell. Good aim. Where is... There it is. I need to make sure I'm stocked up on utility. Yoink. Almost die instantly. For some reason, I keep thinking I can do that, and it does big damage. It doesn't do the damage per time I'm expecting because I'm not triggering rain right there. I'm a little goofy goober for that. Now right here, Thunderstrike would go pretty well. Now overall, I don't think that Thunderstrike's putting in that much work. It's cool though. I still haven't T-posed with it once. Like when you're actually hitting things like that, it's cool. Alright, next Thunderstrike, I'm doing an emote. You have my word. Movement. Oh, I messed up. Here it is. Zete pose. Meow. Okay, now shock plus... Still not that wild, man. I feel like the idea is that you can pop off on like the barricader guys. But is it necessary is the question. Okay, I'm... Sorry, team. I've been inting. Resilicious! We're coastal gamers. We are coastal gamers. I repeat, we are coastal gamers. That's my bad. That is my bad entirely. Sorry. I'm a chatty Cathy sometimes. I get lost in the sauce. We're all good? Alright. Extraction time, feathers. Go ahead and blow this popsicle stand. Consensually, of course. Consensually. Easy. I don't know what it is. People don't go for reses like that at the end. Coastal gaming or not. You don't have to be a coastal gamer. It's not a requirement. But they won't try and go for the res to get the experience for your hero. And it's mind-blowing. Some people will just be a wisp and dead in the cart and be like, guys, extract. It's like, listen, you giving up like that will make this take longer. And I might die in the process because I want to win. That's not shabby. Not as crazy as the last game. I'm going to go ahead and check the pacing, but that's not too shabby. Back to the saloon. We'll review the build. Post-haste, gentlemen. Post-haste. Man, like I said earlier, maybe not. I've done this twice now. First video, we died. My fault, I ended. But I cannot wait. Cannot wait for more stuff to do in the missions. Especially, like, more things to shoot at. Okay. Build is as follows. Minigun, max damage, max accuracy, some ammo. Lucky Strike, Speedster, 1 run and gun, Relentless, just in case, with Elemental Spin. On our Boomerang, which I didn't use very much, so in this case, obviously use any sidearm you want to. It would not really change a whole lot. I think dual revolvers would have been a much better choice for better lifesteal. Can these fellas stop joining right now? Ruining my visuals. We have Lingering Throw, Lucky Strike ×2, Pick, and Relentless. We can't do Speedster on Boomerang, unfortunately. It is what it is. Ammo Pack is our utility of choice. For the hero stuff, Battlemage, Disgrace, Helping Hand, Life Pact, and Joker Dealer to just offset the HP loss. And obviously, when you get to a match, you can say, hey guys, if you see West Wizard and you don't want it, give it to me. Because a lot of time... Oh, muscle cramp. A lot of times, folks don't want to be that low HP. They just don't care for it. So you can get Battle Mage, you can get Life Pact pretty consistently. If you just say, if you don't want it, let me have it. Simple. But just make sure it's known so they pick it up and drop it. Otherwise, you won't see it. Anyway, that's the video. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.